And this weekend, one of the most iconic Broadway musicals hits the stage at Shea's 710 Theater.
Yes, we are talking about Evita.
Woo-hoo! And joining us this morning is artistic director Drew Fornarola and Broadway actor Nicholas Rodriguez. Good morning.
Hey, ladies. Good
morning.
All right, so we have to start with something very serious here. At the top of the show, Emily sang a little bit. How was it?
Oh, she booked it. I think she needs a cameo. If not this show, the next one.
It all worked exactly to plan. Stay tuned. We might get another little bit towards the end of the show. You never know. But let's be honest, let's be real. This is a show that is so truly, as we said, iconic.
Yeah.
People know this story, but there is something that you were bringing to the 710 Main Theater that people really need to show up for. Tell us about the show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I'll start. So Starring Buffalo, which is the company producing the show, we produce collaborations among three groups. Visiting Broadway actors, Nicholas is one of those, Buffalo professional actors, and area students. So those three groups coming together, Broadway actors, Buffalo actors, and high school choruses. Our high schools are from City Honors and Olmsted High Schools.
Oh my gosh.
Those three groups combining to do a sort of big community art project is what we're all about, and I think makes this different than any Evita you've ever seen before.
And I bet the learning curve for the students, number one, they have to be in awe of everyone that is a part of this, but they're learning a ton.
Yep.
That has to be something huge from them.
Yeah,
for
I think the chance to work with artists like Nicholas and people in the community is great for them, and it's also amazing how they rise to the occasion when they're with the talent like these folks.
Yeah.
Nicholas, tell us about your background.
Well, I think it's awesome. I mean, I'm so excited to be invited here
Yeah.
by Drew. You know, I grew up in Austin, Texas, and I had never met or worked with a Broadway person until I moved to New York. So to be able to collaborate with local artists and local students who are aspiring to do what I do, I think is so cool, this whole like paying it forward thing.
Yes, for sure.
And the fact is, for this week, we are all professionals. We're in it together. It's not a teacher-student kind of thing. We're putting on a show, folks. So it's really cool. But yeah, I grew up in Texas. My degrees are in classical music, and then I moved to New York, and I thought I was going to be a classical musician, and found my way to Broadway, and then
What a dream.
television and Sex and the City too, and it goes on and on.
I saw that. I was so excited. I was like, oh.
But Broadway's been my love. You know, my last time here in Buffalo, I was touring in The Sound of Music at the Shea's. So it's nice to come back and be here again. Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us about Evita. Give us the storyline.
Well, Evita, and Drew can speak on this as well, is about the rise and fame of Evita Duarte de Peron, and this amazing woman in Argentina who rose up from being a 17-year-old kid of the streets to a radio actress to then marrying the colonel, and then who then became the president.
Right.
And then she petitioned to be the first female vice president, and you just kind of watched her fame as a celebrity take her into politics and then marry this person. So it's interesting how it parallels some of the things that we might be going through now and how elections happen. And it's interesting how everything, this 50-year-old musical, can come back and be timely again. And just this one power couple's rise to fame and how that affected a nation.
It's so true. And I feel like I'm dating myself by saying this, but when I saw Madonna do this in the movie, I mean, I was moved. I was young at the time, and I loved it. I mean, it was one of those that I'd never seen on stage, which is why I think I'm so excited to be able to see it performed live, because I really do think that's how you should watch it, because it is, you have to speak to that. Being able to perform for people this specific musical as an adaptation must be huge, not just for the people who are watching, but for you as well as performers.
Well, and when you see it on stage, you know, true, the movie was amazing. Madonna, Antonia Banderas, Jonathan Pryce, they were brilliant, but they got to stop and start.
Yes.
Let's be honest, Evita is sung through, it's pretty much sung through from the beginning, and the role of Evita herself is being played here by Lena Hall, Tony Award winner for Hedwig and the Angry Inch. She does not leave the stage. So unlike Madonna, who is amazing,
no breaks.
She didn't get to stop and start and do it over the course of 3 months. She has to do the whole thing start to finish over the course of 3 hours, and that's going to be something really amazing to behold.
Yes, that's exactly right. So tell people, how do you come out? Where do you go for tickets? All of the information.
Yes, so the show is at Shea's 710 Theater, which is right down the street from the Shea's main stage where we go see the touring houses. We're right down the street. You can get your tickets at starringbuffalo.org. That's 2 R's in starring, not staring buffalo. Different company.
Good to know. Yes.
Starringbuffalo.org. You can get your tickets. We're Friday night at 7:30 and 2 shows on Saturday, 2 o'clock and 7:30.
Not
And
to be
before we
missed.
go, really quick, is there anything you want to say to the fans or to the people that are going to attend?
Well, I think, the one thing we haven't commented on is that it is an amazing score by Andrew Lloyd Webber, who also wrote Jesus Christ Superstar and Joseph and Phantom.
Cast.
So if people do not necessarily know the music to Evita, which I would be surprised,
Yes.
they definitely know his body of work to know that it's something to behold.
And it will be played by a full live orchestra, so really going to be a
And
beautiful sound.
influencing our next generation of artists, because these young people are going to be participating. People singing in the streets. I can't wait for this. It's going to be fantastic here in Buffalo. Well, thank you so much,
Yes,
Nick,
thank you.
Drew. This has been an amazing conversation.
Yes. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us here on AM Buffalo.
Thanks for
Thank you,
having
ladies.
us.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break. But when we return, of course, we're going to be talking more about the fun things going on here in our city. So stay with us. You're watching AM Buffalo.